I was always thinking like this is gonna be the thing that's everybody's gonna love this music now. But truth be told, this song I was really proud of. I still really am proud of the way that I sang this one, because this goes all the way up to the high B. Hey everyone, Mishan here, singer-songwriter and vocal coach, and it's been a little bit over a year since I posted my singing transformation from 2008 to 2018. Since then, my channel has grown a ton thanks to this video starting it all off. So I want to go through this video and give you guys some of the background to all the things you're seeing here.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
That's my old website.
When a man loves a woman.
Okay, so to give you guys a little bit of background what's happening there, that was when I was doing the Singing Success program, and they had Singing Success online, and they were doing videos that you can kind of learn from the lessons that they do online. And one of them was how to go into your high mix, and that was the example song that they used. And so I was like obsessed with trying to be able to hit that note. And so I kept on practicing it, trying to find my head voice, and it was just falling, what? It was all like really, what? And didn't sound very good. So now I can sing it much better. When a man loves a woman.
When a man loves a woman.
Okay, and so there, I know as painful as it is to hear, but that was some of the exercises that they were teaching, is the boop, 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 boop. But you really want to do it in a different way than I was approaching there. You want to do it with a little bit more of this, underneath the tone. That's going to help to hold the vocal cords together. I didn't quite understand that, so it was ending up being a little bit strained and heady, overly heady. And that's where it was just kind of lacking that oomph behind it.
When a man loves a woman.
Good, and so I remember for a couple years I started to say, okay, I can't sing these full out. So what if I start to sing them a lot quieter? And so when I did that, I found that I could find those places in my voice a lot easier when I tried to sing it a lot quieter. So that was one of the examples there.
Oh my loving, oh my loving, I will send you.
So that one was a whole mix of different things that was going on. One, I didn't know really where the notes should have been in that. I remember that was soon after Around the World. Is that what it was called? The Beatles movie that they made where they covered all like the Beatles songs. They did kind of like a real live action Beatles. I don't know. It was like, I forget exactly what it was. It was whatever. They sang that song. And so yeah, so when they were singing that song, I was trying to imitate it there, and I didn't quite know where all the notes were, and that's kind of what you're hearing right there. And so I was letting go of my voice. So I was under the impression back then that to sing, you had to just kind of be free and really easy, and it didn't take much energy, when that's not really true. It takes a lot of energy to sing properly.
I don't worry my life away, yeah, no. Something.
And that's another example of where I'm just letting it go. And I was experimenting, trying to find different places in my voice. And so that's how it turned out.
Wrong, now I long for yesterday. To lick your heart and taste.
So that yesterday version was, I was trying to find a little bit of that lowered larynx position, but I was cutting off all of my nasal resonance. That's something wrong now I love. So it's always going to be strained if you're cutting off your nasal resonance.
Your Hellcat with the burger shed is lonely.
I remember that was the first video that I shot on YouTube after I did the Hallelujah one that was totally a cappella. That was the first one I did with music in the background. I was learning how to mix, and that was a very interesting time. And I remember that I had the Apogee one, and I remember that video got like 5,000 views, and I was like, oh my god, wow, that's like amazing.
They said something wrong, now I long for yesterday.
So there you could hear there's a little bit of strain going on, but I'm finding more of the balance between, so I'm not yesterday, I'm not like all out of the mouth, but I'm still trying to figure out the day. I'm still trying to find where it should be coming out.
Get back, take a sad song and make it better. All in the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
I remember when I posted this, I'm like, oh, this is gonna get so many views. This has gotta be like so good. Yeah, I was delusional. But yeah, that was, I remember.
With the birds and shady slow sunlight, if I lose you.
Yeah, and I remember being convinced that this was going to be an awesome cover. I loved It Will Rain. It was like an amazing cover. I remember hearing Boyce Avenue cover it right around that time because they were doing covers of all the popular songs, and it is full of strain. Now listening back to it, I was really bad. I was really, really botching it.
There'll be no clear behind the wheel. Whatever tomorrow.
And also, it's interesting to note that right around this time, I was in this obsession with microphones. So I was trying to find the perfect microphone. And then I remember that one I was singing through the SM7B. And I remember thinking, this is the magic microphone. This is what Michael Jackson used on Thriller. So this is going to be the best mic. It's going to shoot me into superstardom. I remember that. So there you can already hear so much of this strain has been done away with, and now it's coming out a lot easier.
Come together right now over me. See then the stars, they burn.
And so in my mind, this year, 2013, was a massive shifting point. It was a massive turning point where my voice went from just being locked in this lower range to just, I unlocked these high notes that I could sing in songs. And it wasn't just like taking it up high but quiet. I was able to then like higher notes. I think up here, this is like the G and the A that I'm hitting in this song.
Some even for somebody to love.
And I remember I used a little bit of studio magic on that one. There's definitely auto-tune on that to try to get it to stay stable. It wasn't 100%, and I was still like figuring out. I remember I was posting that one on a forum to get feedback, and I was like, okay, they've got to say that this is amazing. This is like the best thing they've ever heard. So this is what's, you know, I was always thinking like this is going to be the thing that's everybody's going to love this music now. But truth be told, this song I was really proud of. I still really am proud of the way that I sang this one. Because this goes all the way up to the high B in this clip you're going to hear right now. That was not bad. Yeah, I remember these couple of songs was when like a lot of like everything was starting to click. All of the technique was starting to really make a lot of sense to me. I really hate how I look in this video. I really wish I would have, because I lip synced it obviously, as 99% of the videos you hear on YouTube are when they're doing covers, but I really wished I wouldn't have been so slouch forward. This was before I was really in tune with my posture and how much it affected my singing, because this could have been done a lot better had I set up the posture a little bit better. I remember that was huge because I was going up to the D sharp there like Sam Smith, and so being able to sing up there in like a connected head voice mix was pretty awesome.
I can't say that I've tried. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. We
And I remember I started posting on Vine right around when Shawn Mendes was hitting it big. And so I was kind of like, okay, my voice is up to a certain point now where Vine is going to be kind of the way, the avenue, how I break in. Little did I know it would die very soon after.
Rolling in the and I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing.
That was like, I was really able to connect my chest voice with my head voice there really, really well.
I have died every day.